Stream Elements says, Exhibit Scotland TV is now live. Streaming IRL, Moths and Bats short late night stream, Biosphere live, exploring the nature of SW Scotland, UK.
So I've got this moth box here. It's got a hole in the top for the moths to go in. I've got a light and stuff in the back. Is that definitely in the bag? Yeah, definitely put that in. Yeah, so we've got the light. We're going to put this out in the SWSEIC. And then we're going to look for some bats as well. With the bat detector. Right, so we're gonna made this kind of plate thing, and it goes on the top, and I kind of added some fins to help it. My hope is that the prevailing, put that along the prevailing wind like that. So if it does get blown. So the idea is just to help this sort of see-through semi-translucent material. It's just going to hopefully help it to diffuse the light a wee bit and attract more bugs, and hopefully it will then just kind of drop off into there. So next we need the light. It goes on the top. And I've already pre-prepared, and hopefully it will come unstuck okay. Gaffer tape, just stick it together. Come on, here they come. Fantastic. So what I need to do.
Spicketch says, morning.
Good morning. How you doing? So I have to just keep it like that, I think, and kind of tape it on there. Oh, I need to switch it on first. There we go. I think that's the full one. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, full brightness. So yeah, this is kind of trying to catch the light and diffuse it a bit. I know the moths will see this a bit differently. So that's the idea. Hopefully we'll then go down into that. So that's the intention. Now, hopefully, I'm going to plug this into the power bank. It's charging, fantastic. So hopefully that's now just going to run this light off the power bank. Basically, I'm going to wrap it up in some plastic.
Spicketch says, I missed it. We're catching moths that then attracts bats.
Yeah, so the bats are here too. They're in the area. So I thought we'd just do two things at once, basically. And it probably will do exactly as you thought. It probably will. I'm just going to build up some stones around that. make it into like a kind of a little cairn of stones just around the base of the battery pack. Okay, so in the morning, early in about 6 or 7 hours time, we're going to come back out here again. We're going to look at the progress of this. We're going to go take the moth trap back in again, and see what we've caught, basically. So great to see Spike. Just do its thing. Now it's time to get the bat detector out and go over there where the bats were. When I was walking over here, there's so many bats flying around, it was nuts. So yeah, just going to leave that out all night now. Okay, so bat detector. Yep. Loud fluttering of bats, echolocation. A bit more. Wow, you see that through right up of the camera. Amazing.
Stickage says, I saw that, cool.
Amazing. Yeah, right around me here. I'm maybe attracting. Seems to be around 60 hertz. These ones seem to be up high.
Stickage says, are you near a cliff or cave?
I'm standing on a beach. There's all sorts of buildings over here. There's trees. There's loads of roof sites and stuff. See a little light over there. That's our moth trap. So yeah, this is a site of special scientific interest here on the beach. The trap was a bit of a makeshift situation because it's actually a broken trap that I tried to resurrect, and I'm not seeing any light on or anything, so who knows how long it ran for. Anyway, so yeah, basically this is box here with some egg boxes in it, and the hope is that the moths will get attracted to this light here. So I'm just going to remove that. And yeah, then go into the box. So I made this extra fin here, this thing here. Oh, the light is still on. Very low, but it's still on. So I made this extra fin basically to act as a kind of diffuser of the light. And that up there. Oh, there's got a wee moth there just sitting on the outside of that stone. Let's see if I can capture you. Do you see that? Lovely little moth here. Let's see if I can go in a box. Will you come in here, pal? Hello. Hello, hello. Gently does it. Oh. There we go. Make sure you don't capture your feet. That's it. One. We've got one, at least. It's very pretty looking. It's got lots of nice spots on it. So, got one specimen just sitting here on the outside. That's hopeful. Maybe there's more inside. That's the hope. Anyway. So what we were asked to do was to put something in the hole of the box, in there.
Confound it all, says, and you're taking this to a lab.
So there's a guy who's organised this event, who's got the who brought the moth traps, and he's part of something called Southern Upland Partnership. And so the idea with this event is that they're approaching communities all around the area, and the idea is that they're trying to get an idea of what species are in the area. So what's going to happen is we're going to take, there's 8 of us that have got, there's 8 traps that have been given out to people across the village, and so basically, we're bringing them all together, all the boxes together, and at 10 o'clock this morning, in 2 hours time, we're all going to meet together with our boxes, and we're going to explore what we've caught together, and then we're going to let the moths go. So that's the plan. So this is just a wee short stream to collect the box, and actually that should be fine.
Confound it all, says, mapping out the migration.
Well, mapping out the what I'm trying to do is to map out the diversity of look at where the diversity is, different species, and the abundance as well. So there might be loads of one type of moth, maybe something very special and rare. Who knows? Again, this is a bit more of it's a bit of a different place, this one, because it's quite exposed here, out here on the beach, and there's agricultural land around, and yeah, all sorts. So the other people that have got traps, or some of them live on farms, they've got, or estates with woodlands and orchards and stuff. So yeah, as I said, I would have liked to have put this out in a slightly different location, but we've just done what we can. So I'm basically going to take this back now. I'm going to leave it at the venue. Right. One moth decided to come down. It's pretty looking thing, isn't it? It's nice sort of spotty circles on it and stuff. It's a wee pretty thing. Pretty. Right, so that's just going to sit there. And yeah. Oh, I'll just take this for a second. We're in the back of the local pub, as you can imagine. And it's nice to see you. Good to see you. Good morning. Thanks for visiting Confound It All. Come back at 10 o'clock so you guys can see what it is we've all found.
Stream Elements says, Exhibit Scotland TV is now live. Streaming IRL, Moth trapping, Biosphere live, exploring the nature of SW Scotland, UK.
Amazing. So, good morning again. We are now with Malcolm from the Southern Upland Partnership in Ballintray here. We have been doing a moth trapping, or we're halfway through now, I think, a moth trapping and biological recording activity here in the community. Citizen science is what we're investigating here and exploring, trying to encourage people to get involved with biological recording. And the Southern Upland Partnership are doing this all over the Biosphere region and probably beyond as well.
Yeah, and beyond. Yeah.
And beyond. So this is Malcolm. Malcolm's very kindly said that he'd be willing to do a little bit to camera. And so Malcolm, tell us a little bit about moth trapping and why it's a useful thing.
Absolutely, I can certainly do that. So behind us here we can see some moth traps. We've got one that's mains powered, Skinner, and a Heath powered one here. And these are the tools we use to capture the moths. And they work based on a light. We've been doing this since the early Victorian period. So we've been doing it a long time, but actually we're not really any wiser to why it works. So it's a bit of a mystery why it works, but it's very, very useful. Moths are very sensitive to changes in the habitat, to climate change, to a lot of different stressors. So monitoring moths is a good way to see how a place is doing, how good the habitat's doing. And so today, and as part of this project, we're trying to collect data on moths to see what species are where and how are they doing effectively. We've set out 8 traps here in Ballintray, here and around Ballintray last night. And so today we'll be going through the traps to see what exactly it is living in and around Ballintray.
Excellent, thank you very much, Malcolm. Tell us a little bit about Southern Upland Partnership as well, and why it is that you're doing this work.
So Southern Uplands Partnership is a charity, and they foster a lot of different projects with an outdoors conservation focus, including ourselves. So Mark and I work for SWSEIC, which is a project under SUP, and our role in SUP is we store and manage wildlife information and provide that to people who need it. But there's other projects in SUP. One that's just ended, which you've probably heard of, would be the Golden Eagle reintroduction project in the Scottish borders in Dumfries and Galloway. So that was a big project. But there's other things like the Tweed Forum and the Borders, and we do a lot of partnership work with the Biosphere, who you'll probably have heard of, and other partner organisations as well. So that's what SUP is, and our role in that is the wildlife gathering of data part of it.
Fantastic. Yeah, so the streams that I'm doing here, they are Biosphere live streams.
Right.
So the idea is to share the Biosphere,
Right.
a digital approach to Biosphere guiding.
Right,
So
yeah.
this is just a little extra one, because I know we did chat about doing something together at some point in the
Absolutely.
future,
Good.
which I'm very keen to do. So this is just a little extra one. So morning Wolo, welcome in. This is Malcolm. As you see that there's some moth traps and stuff here, and because this is a community event, I've set up a little table over there, which is going to be our table for the live streams. And so once we take the moths out of the moth traps, could you show us a little vial with one of the?
I'll show you the one you brought.
Okay, all right. So the moths will go into these little collecting boxes in order for us to have a little look at the captured residents, temporary residents. So what I'll do is I'll set us up over there in the corner, and then whenever we get once people have had a look, I'll bring these over and show you guys as well.
Quite
Okay.
nice.
Yeah, it's pretty,
It's
isn't it?
white line dart, which is a coastal species.
Okay.
So it's probably only going to be in your trap that you put out because it was right on the coast.
Ah,
So
fantastic.
that was a very good find.
Superb.
I was immediately happy when I saw that on the table.
Brilliant, thank you. I'm pleased to tell. When I saw it this morning as well, I thought, "Ooh, you're pretty." I was like, "I hope you'll go in the jar," and it was like it wasn't desperate to go in,
No.
but
Well,
it did
neither
kind
would
of.
you be, probably.
No, sure, but it did kind of crawl in. But again, it stayed right up in the top here, and I was really worried about capturing its feet and stuff.
Yeah.
But it did go down to the bottom, and I was able to
Yeah.
put it in. So that's what we're going to do. Okay, so I'll give you that one back
Thank you very much.
very gently, and then I'm going to go and take the camera over to where your colleague is currently set up. So
Well, if anyone has questions on there, we'd be happy to try and answer them. We may not know all the answers to all the questions, but we can always do our best.
yeah, sure. Okay, this is a large yellow underwing that I've got here in my hand, and we're just going to let this one fly off if it wants to.
This is the one we just seen here, the large yellow underwing, the one that's
Hi, bread and butter.
It's just started to rain. Well, we'll have to just stay under cover a little bit then.
And you see underneath there, it's got kind of orangey yellow wings. So yeah, this is
The wings are down.
calling this a large yellow underwing.
So they're made up of little tiny slates. On
Oh,
top
and
of
it's
a
starting to
framework,
rain a bit.
And as they get
Happy days.
older, the slates get knocked off. So
Off it
they
goes.
wear off a little bit, so they become. But you have to be careful. They are fairly delicate.
Right, we've not had this one to date. This is a triple spotted clay,
That's super
Mum,
cool.
take a
which
picture.
is a fairly common
That's
dart.
a little
Oh,
fly.
in there.
Man, just like Oscar, watch how you grab it.
I think that's the one that's called the Gothic.
No.
And then this one, you can see the wings sticking out the top there.
They've got to fit it in.
No, you can't keep them.
No, you can't keep them because they've got to do what they need to do. They need to do. It'll fly off when if it wants to go. You can sit there. If it wants to sit there, it'll sit there. If it flies off, let it fly off. Okay? But it'll sit there for a while, quite likely.
Another large yellow
Can you see he's
underwing.
vibrating?
Yeah.
That means he's warming up. He's like doing his exercise. So he's going to fly off.
Yeah.
And they do their exercises before they fly off. 19 different species from that one trap, which is a very good start for the day.
Your bands in your trap down here.
Quite a
Thank you.
Thank you
So,
very much.
and did it fly off?
quite old school traps here as well. This is a much bigger, older school trap than some of the smaller ones, like those little metal ones. And it's got danger wasp written on it, and that was to try and encourage people not to investigate it in case they get stung. Cheeky, huh? Okay, so there's a trap's about to get opened up now, and the young people here are excited about what's inside it. Look at this one here. It's like its bottom sort of sticking up in the air.
From Victorian times, going back, and they've stuck. They're very elaborate names for the moth, which is really good.
You need to be calm.
And then this one in here is really nice looking. See the one in there? It's really pretty looking. And it's got a very slightly kind of pink looking colour to the brownness of it. I like it's kind of green underneath as well. So this one's very active, it's just crawling about. Just going to go in my hand now. Oh, there we go, it's on my hand. Having a wee taste of my hand. It's got its proboscis out.
Which is why this just sit around, which is what makes it very engaging. Unlike if these are butterflies, they don't want to be flying off.
Oh, these guys are waking up.
Dark fruit tree tortoise. It lives on fruit trees, as you would imagine.
We have apples and pears and cherries.
Yes, so it's living on.
Wow, it just looks like a bit of bark, just a bit like a bit of wood chip. Doesn't it? Just looks like a bit of wood. This one
That's fine,
as
so it
well.
can fly away. If it wants to fly away, it can fly away.
Hold on, Mark.
They're incredibly
We mark.
smelly.
Just wait.
Really? Seriously?
I love the
If you get them
pale
on you, they smell
pale
really
faces on these ones.
I would advise you not to touch them.
Oh, he probably has been eating something dead as well.
Yeah.
Well, he will be if he's
And there's this little one here.
You can hold on. Pop your hand out.
Oh, and there's more on the other
You
side.
may not want to, but
Look at this.
okay, that one won't stay. I'll find one for you to hold in a minute.
So this is the
Hang on.
Oh, I like this one.
I'm coming, Malcolm. I'm coming.
That's a weird one. Oh my
That's the
weird
beetle.
Right.
What?
They're falling off. Welcome in, confound it all. Well done for coming back in time for the moth trapping.
Mother of pearl, wow.
It's gorgeous. Really just looks like a bit of wood. And then there's another one in there.
Anything else, Malcolm? Anything else to add?
Having a wee stretch. Yeah, it's backing up. Look at that, beautiful.
Where's it going?
It's like, no, don't want to be on camera.
Simran Granny says they look phenomenal.
They're great, aren't they?
Hold your hand out.
Oh,
Miller wants to hold it.
oh, there, it's gone in there. This one's nice. It's a bit more. You see how light brown that one is. It's interesting the way it's kind of flapping a little bit, as if to say it's a little bit
Quite
miffed.
happy.
But a lot of these are just hanging out,
Pretty one here.
just doing their thing. Look at that. Look at that in there.
That's because it's nice and dark.
Can you see that?
It's because it's nice and dark.
That's mother of pearl, apparently, that one.
So in this trap we've got more beetles.
Come on, focus on the right thing.
These are dung beetles. Dung beetles.
Doing his
This
exercise.
is a lot more difficult though.
712 says killing cows to moth.
It's going to fly away.
Morning, Jigs.
You can see he's shivering.
The moth hunt is
He's doing his
huge.
exercises to warm up, and you have to do that before he
That is.
How shiny
The
is
mother of pearl, and it does almost look like mother of pearl, doesn't it?
There you go. Has anybody got any?
Oh, look at this one emerging here. Hello.
Boxes which have got things on.
Wow.
Can I get more? Can I get another one?
Wait for that one. We'll
Very pretty, this mother of pearl one. Welcome. So this is a tiny, tiny little called a neb. I think that's what they're called. These nebs, tiny little thing in here. It's got a bit of rain on it, which is why you're not seeing it. And also this tiny little thing. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Looks like lichen, doesn't it?
Thanks, Chris.
How did he get that?
Beautiful, tiny little thing.
When it vibrates, it's going to fly away like that.
That was a good bit of knowledge that the wee laddie just picked up.
Don't kick it.
When it vibrates, it's going to fly away.
That's
what I was getting at.
Look at these, loads of
There's
them.
one over here. Oh, that looks
Lots and lots of them.
Here. Oscar, come on over here.
Right, large yellow underwing, western broad bordered yellow underwing.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Excuse me, I have to hold one in my hands.
Have you not
I
holding
got
it?
Oh, I think I might have one on my head.
Seven
That's
large
the one
yellow
that was on you.
and a new species,
No, it's mine.
dark sword grass.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, large yellow underwings, 14 of them. in here.
Flight rustic.
Flown trustic.
One fell. One of them fell.
Right,
One
okay,
fell.
right, just
Be careful.
right.
I'm
Just how
looking at the ones in the box.
I know, but just careful how you grab them,
Loads
okay?
of them.
Don't want to squish them.
I got one.
From Europe. It's not migrants a poor word actually because they don't consciously travel here. They mostly just
Oh, that one flew away.
Just leave it. If it flies away, it flies away. It's okay.
You
Oh,
know,
look at that. Yellow fly.
So many.
put them in here when you're done.
Maybe this is. Do you think the word moths at the beginning of the title is enough to put people off who don't like moths? Look at these guys.
Once they've been round, so
I want to hold one.
like,
That one.
we're all right for now.
It's on.
Wait, one comes round. There you go.
It's so mad. It's battering like mad.
It's one of the
So,
trickiest ones to learn how to identify. When
what
you
do
start
moths
them,
eat?
because
Oh, very good question.
all these here
So as
are all
adults,
the same
quite a few moths don't eat actually, and some don't even have a mouth. So the adult swift moths, they don't even have a mouth. So even if they want to eat, they can.
really variable.
But some are pollinators, so some do eat pollen and nectar. But most of the feeding and eating is done as a caterpillar.
Exactly.
Most of those are vegetarian. Some are very species specific. Some might only eat one or two plants, and then there's some that just eat anything. There's a few that eat unusual things as caterpillars. Some eat hair and fabrics, so like your carpet moths that you get at home.
But they're quite written. There's not a lot of those,
There's not
are
a
there?
lot. There's not a lot, and those have really adapted to eat birds' nests, and they've adapted to our carpets.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's one called a Dunbar. It's partly carnivorous, so it's a caterpillar that eats other caterpillars. But they're mostly vegetarian.
I think it was a yellow underwing. It was on my hand, and its proboscis was out, and it was kind of wiping its proboscis up and down my
Yeah,
finger.
yeah.
What would it have been doing? Collecting salt or
You're
something? or-
correct. So insects need minerals like us, so they do collect salt. It's not. I wouldn't recommend this, but some moths and butterflies, a good way to find them is looking at dog poo, because they come down to get the minerals from
Ah,
dog poo.
interesting.
And then mud's also good. So mud's important. Water's quite dangerous for insects because they drown in it. So a lot of insects get their water from mud. So you might see moths and butterflies around mud getting minerals.
Yeah, I did actually see that very recently when we were out at the doing a little dawn thing. I stayed in the van overnight and we went for a dawn walk,
Oh, right.
and there were butterflies in the mud,
Right, lovely.
basically doing just what you're saying. I
They'll be
suppose.
getting some water as well, but they'll be getting minerals. Which
Yeah, amazing. So Slithering Granny says most people think of fabrics. Good to know about the diversity. And bread and butter, peanut butter, says okay, thanks. That's it.
Well, with the fabric moth, it's really just 6 species that eat fabrics. So yeah,
Only 6 of them.
and
Yeah.
then there's 2,500 species I think in the UK. So it's a very small number that give the whole lot a bad name, really.
Yeah. Amazing. Thank you,
very much. I better
Malcolm.
get back.
Yeah, thank you.
And a new species for
Okay.
the day, small square spot.
All right, yes.
I found the yellow
It's
one.
currently getting smothered by large
Does this
scale
one
ones.
hurt?
Hey. Ooh. It's very active.
That's the.
Are you going to take off? You're going to be free? Going to be a free moth?
I'll come back.
It was on my shirt. I got him. Go on in. You can look one at my hand. Go.
3 large yellow
Just try and stay on me. Go.
Oh, I've not had this.
You don't get it at my hand.
Do, 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 do. Look at those big antennae getting the 4G.
Granny says he likes it.
Does like it there.
I'm taking
Oh,
that
there it
one.
goes. Just like that. Isn't that pretty, that one? So delicate, that one.
What's this one called with the green on the bottom of them?
And more of
Long name. Pop him in there.
something just went down the way.
True lover's knot.
This one's just going for it. It's on my hand.
What's the green one? What's the green one?
Wasn't expecting that. It just kind of grabbed onto me.
Usually a species found associated with hair.
Come on, back on you go. Back on there.
Not too far from
I
the
found
hedge,
a
one of the
beetle.
hedge, and luckily it was quite
Yeah,
I really like that one. These ones are great. The wee mother of pearl one.
I'll put him somewhere
Very pretty.
safe so he can go to.
Oh, there it goes. And you see how it's got that lovely marking on it there.
Just on the edge
That,
of the fence so that
see how it has a Y,
go to sleep.
a Y there. It's sort of on its side. You see the Y?
3 large yellow underwing.
Yep.
Kind of on its side, but a Y.
Dark card.
Look at that. You can have
That's
that.
cool.
Use your imagination with Victorians, but they're
So this is a sexton beetle.
panel that used to put around houses.
Normally black and orange.
Wainscots are typically this sort of buff
So you see them, these seem to reanimate dead creatures. You ever seen a dead bird moving around?
smoky wainscots.
It's because these guys are inside it,
Give you 5.
moving it around, eating it from the inside out. Usually orange and black. But this is a black
I
one.
think these are they.
Didn't know you got just black ones, so that was a learning for me.
That was
It's good to see what's around because we'll see these things. So here's the dotted clay, this one. And then the antler one is this one here. You see how it's got like the last one had a kind of Y shape on its wing. This one's got more like an antler shape on its wing, a white thing, kind of white pale bit there, identifying feature.
I'm trying to keep it in.
Yeah, so these
I mean, if you put your nose in there,
are the rest of them. These moths are the yellow underwings, and they're on my jacket and crawling around all over me here.
you're on side 2 now. It's been a very productive trap.
So this one I think is called the Phoenix.
Well, I'll just for Chris, wherever Chris is. I'll just
See how it has,
We had 1, 2, 3,
You
4.
could stand on them and not see them. That's why you need
See how it sort of sticks its rear end up at the bit. So that's the identifying feature of that one.
A bumblebee.
See how it's kind of got its bum up.
I'll have to do that one later. 106, counting up the large yellow underwing.
This is, I'm not sure what this is, but it's beautiful. Look at the colour in this.
I'll have to try and find out.
Very orange looking thing. Really nice.
This one's flew on me.
Very,
Flew on me. The man took him off and it flew on me.
very nice looking.
Oh, very good.
Kind of soft brown.
Well, when we do put the things in, we'll probably find that there was nearly always happens is that there's something different in each trap because they're all subtly different habitats that they're in. You might have different plants in your garden
And then
as what you've got.
this
You
one,
might find that
underneath
just
it.
because there's different plants around, you tend to find you get each trap even though some might have smaller numbers, they might often have something that nobody else has. It's very, very common.
Hey, Banny Bow, welcome in.
Put half a dozen traps out. They've all got something unique.
Can I take a picture?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, and we can. There's your.
Isn't that cool?
Instead of us playing the moth,
If you if you want to leave your email,
come on,
that's fine. You can get
yes.
I'll send stuff through to
Banjo says, Moth looks lovely, can you take...
So this is the white line dart. This is the one that's specifically adapted to coastlines. This was the trap that we put out last night, this one. And this has got some weird things in it, this one. So
That one's nice and distinct.
so there's that one there. And I'll go and get another thing. Okay, before this one flies away, this one is called Tawny Shears. So this one's, I like this one. I like anything tawny. Tawny Shears. And I can't remember what the other one's called. This one here. Something white grass veneer, I think it's called. And that's what they called it. So it's really long, this one. It's long. As you can probably imagine, it might live on grass. It's got a long kind of nose.
roll the wings quite tight, very narrow shape. Very, very coastal species.
Interesting,
Nice
isn't it? Great. Another one we found, guys. We found this one. This is garden pebble. Apparently it's a not that common one. They do have lovely markings, don't they, Tricky? Oh, hello.
Well, no.
Getting a very,
Malcolm's had things that have been first for Scotland. We actually
very
had
pretty. I
one
mean,
that
a
was
tiny thing. I mean, you can see the size of my fingers and things.
Well, not last
They're
month,
very, very
we
small,
found something new for the UK.
but
They were on a
super
walk
pretty.
On the coast at Wigtown and spotted a large moth. They were keen moth at all.
Look at that. The wing.
They can go on the shore. So,
Very nice.
no, they're actually most of them. They were new to the UK, but it was from.
Let's find something else.
So in other words, it was mainly the one that they found. In fact, there was another one found further south on the south coast of England about the following week.
So this one is called a small fan-footed wave.
Yeah. Well,
Apparently it's got fan-shaped feet.
we all use
Let's
the same
see.
one, but like everything else, we all use.
Does it have fan-shaped feet?
Yeah, this is true. This does happen because you do get sometimes where one country.
Beautiful thing.
One country sort of uses one taxonomic listing.
So delicate, that one.
Are these all done, Malcolm? Before you put that into the done pile.
Are the markings unique to the
They're
moth
done.
or the species?
No, this is not done.
Right,
Interesting.
okay.
So I've got a question. Are the markings unique to the individual moth or
No,
to
not
species?
usually, no. There is variation within the species, and they've actually done research on why there's variation. They've done a study on blue ticks and moth predation. They found that the blue ticks learn what a specific one looks like. So sort of if you're looking for something,
Yeah,
the blue
yeah.
tick learns to look for that unique pattern.
Yeah.
So it pays to have different patterns in the population so you don't all get eaten by the blue ticks.
Yeah.
So that's true for moths. So they've got variation just like us.
Getting quite a good close-up here.
But they're not quite as unique in their variation as we are. There's a sort of set patterns generally.
Yeah. Thank you for the answer.
No, that's fine.
Turn this round because I've got a better camera on this side for looking at things. So this is a That's spotted. Single spotted something or other. I can't remember what it's called now. Don't want to tell you.
Stream Elements says, Exhibit Scotland TV is now live. Streaming IRL, Moth trapping, Biosphere live, exploring the nature of SW Scotland, UK.
Single dotted wave is what he's calling this.
I'll get it for you. Oh my God.
How you doing, JCP? Welcome. Good morning. So we went out, we put a moth trap out last night, and some other people in the village put out moth traps. Now we are checking out the moths. This one is called the early thorn.
Nice poke from there, Mark. Hold that for later.
Can I see?
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah, too hard. There is. I can right.
I found that.
Just to show you.
The colour of it.
That's
Yeah,
a poke,
and the
that's a
back
poke
top.
moth, and I'm just going to show you. So the poke moths are these ones here, and there's that page there.
If you don't like moths, this is not a stream for you.
And that page
No,
there.
no.
Can you tell the other thing?
It's like shades difference in some of them.
There's a bit of teaching kids how to respect nature going on from the parents, which is cool.
So, yeah, they're incredible.
Can I see?
Isn't that such a pretty thing?
Right, what we got?
Wow. So pretty. Just looks like a leaf, doesn't it?
So what are they? Three large yellow underwings. That was one of the new. That was one of the new ones. Common rustic. Yep.
So this is one of the ones we caught earlier.
And plus, that's another nice fresh one. Common rustic.
The lovely colours in this one.
Passing round, you'll come round that way.
One, some of these comes on that box.
He has that one. He's that one.
Nice. Look at its little red knees.
Got the white marks on his wings. And they spread out like antlers. That's why he gets his name. Correct?
See?
Are you sure about that?
This is difficult showing you. There's a good angle.
Least yellow under. Least. Oh, that's good. We haven't had that from this stuff either. That's the second one. Is it? Okay. Okay.
It's interesting the way the camera picks it all up. Beautiful, isn't it?
Oh, I didn't see that one. That one actually does.
I think it's most of the camouflage as well, so it's like the birds don't get it.
So yellow, isn't it?
Things don't even.
He had that. He had that.
Least yellow underwing. Yep.
That's empty.
Small feeder. Okay. It's another one with the one with the tail sticking out.
Why is the cable coming out here? Common rustic again out here. And here.
I'm sitting down.
The dark bar is in there. And then there's another one.
Mom, it's a plate. Even though the fat one. Can I see?
This one's good.
Mom.
See where it gets its name.
This one's really interesting. The that one in there. All the little zigzag patterns and stuff.
Some ribbons away.
Oscar. I just put it on. So where you put it down?
Ribbon away.
I just put it down.
You put it down, you didn't.
Oh, there's a fairly small phoenix.
Slithering Granny says, came back from lunch and saw you disappearing. So I thought you were gone.
No. I just had to disappear briefly to make a phone call to make sure that one of the people that had the traps was okay because they hadn't turned up, and I thought maybe they'd had a, you know, they could have had a breakdown or something or anything. This is the bee moth. So apparently these bee moths go into beehives. These ones, yeah, it's got a long nose.
So yeah, we sort of loosely split things up into macromoths and micromoths. Macros being those are generally the bigger ones, and the micros are smaller ones. But
Very active, this one, isn't it?
How closely related they are together. So you occasionally get large micromoths and occasionally get small macromoths. So, for example, the bee moth is a micromoth, and that one is a macromoth.
I think it's the bee moth. Okay, so I think this is the bee moth that I have here in the... You might have heard me. It's a chafer beetle.
It's snowing tomorrow, isn't it? Because it's nice today.
30 different species in that one.
Mom, I need that.
See his antennae there.
Well, that's our pinion streaked snout. Fillers, Tristella, and
See the wings coming out of the wing casing there. So all beetles fly. This might not be something you realise, but beetles all fly. See? He's got those, look at those cool, like, prong-shaped proboscis. Sorry, antennae. This one's called a common footman. You notice it's kind of slightly orange and sort of dark, quite difficult to see, but it's kind of dark and it's got orange, kind of light along the sides. Yeah, difficult to show you on this one. But yeah, kind of nice colour. And there's some sort of mayfly in there as well. So this one is the common white wave. We've had spotted waves. We've had a few other waves. See, it's got quite red or orangey legs. And all these wave ones look very delicate looking. You see, it's very difficult to show you where it is. The wave pattern. Can you see that? Can you see the kind of lines there on it? Wavy lines. It's pretty. Very dainty. So these are brilliant. Connor G show. Look at this. Burnish brass. Look at that. Look at the brassy colour on there. We are freeing the moths. That's exactly what we're doing. There's another one up there. Can you see that? See? Can you see as the sun catches the light on this? Look at that. Absolutely fantastic. So beautiful. I really like that. I think they're my favourites for the day so far. I like the little ones and things, but these are so pretty. I wish the focus would work better. It's just incredible, that one.
Flying about the bedrooms and everything, so trying to get this bat out of this.
Wow, fantastic.
It's so cute.
Coming.
Okay, so this is a clouded magpie moth.
Well marked, this one here.
Look at that.
So for this species, that is
all I can tell you.
as distinctive as they get. But for that group.
Look at this thing.
Very nice. It's a tiny, it's one of the
Absolutely gorgeous.
very, very difficult to do. Some of them are only done that easy to able to be done by dissection.
So, put it the right way up. Ah. Beautiful. Really nice. Hope you're enjoying this, guys.
So far, I think pretty much every trap has had something that none of the other traps have.
Stream Elements says, you had just raided the channel with 36 views.
Ever guess his colour jar?
So I didn't get a good look at the footman earlier on. Hi, Triple Overhead. How are you doing? Welcome in, Raiders. Triple Overhead just raided with 36 people. Welcome, Raiders. We're looking at moths. We're doing moth trapping here, and we've just had some cracking, really interesting moths. So that one's a footman. Apparently it's supposed to look like a footman's uniform. This one is the grass veneer. That one there. And that one is a mayfly, which is not a moth. I'm going to get the burnished brass over again and show you guys really beautiful ones.
They were named by Victorians, and the fashion of the time for carpets was very ornamental.
So this is one of my favourites for the day so far. This is the early thorn. Isn't that lovely?
We get the ginormous Himalayan moths here on occasion.
Oh wow, Himalaya moths, fantastic. That's a gorgeous thing, isn't it?
It's really interesting just that we've got a nice variety from the different traps, which is good. Like I said, each guard.
And this is the magpie moth again, just for you guys.
A remote woodland or whatever.
Isn't that lovely?
Plants nearby, which will all support different species. So.
Well, we always notice that we've got a bit of land, but on one side you get swallows, and one side you get house monkeys. You never get both of them, and they're only just outside.
Slipper and Granny says, lovely looking
They
moth.
are really pretty. I'm going to go and try and get the burnished brass one, because it literally looks like brass. It's a very metallic colour. And then this is another thing, which is a grey something, which
that scare the shit out of you.
I can't remember what its name is. This one.
You haven't had the large yellow underwing yet on this trap yet.
So you got bright coloured green ones. Wow.
Which is funny because we had the trap that you missed earlier on. That's our first large yellow underwing. The trap we had earlier on had 169.
This is the brimstone. Probably heard talking about it. So you're talking about yellowy ones and green ones.
Is that the goldenrod pug on here?
So there's a brimstone.
They all sit with their wings.
Isn't that pretty?
Narrows.
Lovely, lovely thing.
Fairly narrow wings and most people, for the first 10 years I did.
Triple Overhead, thank you so much for raiding in, bringing everybody in. You're in southwest Scotland. We're in the Galloway and Southern Ayrshire Biosphere, and we're doing citizen science here. This is moth trapping to try and identify everything that we've got here in the area. So this is
I love it.
It was a purple something, I can't remember what it's called now. But we were laughing, saying it's not purple after all. It's very difficult to show you these. Oh.
I'm such a nerd.
Yeah, nerds welcome here.
It's fine, you never know, it's always worth it.
See it up there? Beautiful thing.
As we were saying earlier, it's, when it comes to sort of studying wildlife, this is the nearest it comes to opening Christmas presents.
Lovely pretty.
What are you going to get?
You have no idea.
Lovely pretty thing.
And you always get something, and quite often you get something interesting.
CaptainEdith says, I'm lock in bro.
This one is burnished brass.
Another
Can you see? It's shiny.
Why don't you come round this side here?
Do you see how it's sort of shining? So they're literally kind of reflecty, like polished brass.
We're named Moth, which I'll show you in a minute. It's called Devon Carpet.
Devon carpet?
Yeah.
It's very difficult because of the way the focus is obviously very narrow.
I was at the event where we found the first of Scotland.
Yeah, they're super amazing,
they were
those ones.
A species that used to be more restricted down in, and they had a bit of an explosion and sort of
Lovely, isn't it?
crept up the country, and we were doing a group moth trapping session somewhere, and someone got this and thought, that's a bit strange, and we checked it out, and it was that. It's the first time it had been recorded anywhere in Scotland. But now they're really common. But it's just one of it might be related to climate change, we don't know.
I was just wondering that.
You don't know. It's hard to say for
Is that wee
certain.
guy in there?
I think these are my favourite for the day. These are and this is another early thorn.
So some may spend the winter as an egg,
You got a
some may
snooze,
spend
but you'll block in. Thank you very
may
much.
spend the winter as a pupa.
Isn't that amazing?
And then they'll emerge.
You see something interesting?
Well, I've just told Andrew we wouldn't get one of these in the hub actually.
Oh, what's that?
Check for the other species.
Oh, amazing.
Beautiful.
Maybug.
Yes.
Well, it's Maybug is the
Maybug or
Cockchafer was the
cockchafer. Or what do they call them in East
so
Anglia?
yeah. So this is the one. So that's the
late one.
the thorn that we have there. So yes,
There is another species. The
sorry. Is that
I don't know.
Really awesome.
what's the pygidium shape?
I don't know the features of the top.
You've got a photograph of that.
I can get you something else. So many things to see.
I'll pass that around with you.
A cockchafer.
Big one.
Small phoenix.
I'm conscious that I may have missed something from there after your bird cherry.
These are apparently not supposed to be here at the moment because it's too late. But I thought they were because I thought I saw some the other day. So here we go. What a beastie. And look, you can see it's got those big fan-shaped antennae. Amazing thing, isn't it? It's being a little bit
CaptainEdith says, no.
Diverse track, this
oh, there it goes. It's off. This one.
because
Hey Mound of Meat,
there was
welcome.
nothing that occurred in vast quantities in that track.
So this one
Like the
is
other one,
a,
I mean, there's,
these are called
okay, so the
phoenixes,
most thing
these
we had
ones.
was the checkered pearl, which is
You see how it sticks its bum in the air?
pale micro, which is 9. But if we look at how that compares to that one,
Isn't that cool?
we had, like say, 160 of one.
Lovely, lovely pretty one.
So whereas this one's probably had
CaptainEdith
more
says,
species,
oh lovely.
Yeah.
but
It's super nice, isn't it?
Yeah. That's interesting.
so yeah. This is so when we do community trapping like this with people
Debbie
putting them in different
CSM
places,
says,
Hi Debbie.
I mean, this one's got a different light source on the others, so it may that may be a little factor. But also,
Oh,
the
bumblebee.
bigger factor is the fact we're in different places.
And we're sort of outside.
So I'll try and bring you some more,
2 miles away.
some more moths over.
Different,
Yeah,
different
that's a
trees
phoenix.
around, different things in your garden, which means there's different things for them to live on. So you just get a bigger diversity. by
I'll be back. Nice to see you, Debbie.
from different places, we get a better sample of what's around. But
So this is the brimstone.
a pile of egg
Got this out
boxes,
for you, Debbie,
a
because
light
you just come
on a
here.
white sheet. The white sheet helps to
This is the
reflect
brimstone.
a little bit there. Or an outside light left on.
Yeah, we have those.
You know, just
Look at that.
check it. If you leave an outside light on for a
Isn't that
bit
lovely?
and see what comes. Sometimes you just find
Debbie
things on the wall.
CSM
outside.
says OHH.
But yes, absolutely. You don't need.
That's a pretty one.
You can simply put a pile of egg boxes and a light outside, and things will come.
Mount
You
Omid
won't get
says, it's been hot here so tons of polyphemus have been resting on trees and sadly died. I picked up a wonderful specimen.
Oh, wow.
You don't want cold nights, you don't want clear nights, you don't want...
So,
So you want when ideally...
the moths don't live for very long when
When it's not very cold, so it's
often they don't even have mouth parts we were talking about earlier. So this one is an early thorn. That's what it's called. I really like the look of this one too. They're really pretty. So this one, I'm being told, is a rare one. This is, I'm pretty sure this is like the magpie thing again, but there might be something slightly different about it. So
the silver traps are like...
this one's got to go back to where it was found.
They see us coming, effectively.
So we'll take this one back
You can,
at the end of this.
you can make your own...
We'll take it up the road together.
Yeah, a plastic... Yeah.
Isn't it lovely, isn't it?
You know, like the
Debbie CSM says, wow, fancy
Yeah, so
design.
this is a magpie,
Granny says,
apparently.
beautiful creature.
and then stick a light, have a mechanism sticking a light on top,
Yep.
and put your egg trap boxes in there. You literally don't... You don't have to spend that much money. The electronics bit is the expensive bit.
Yeah, yeah.
These boxes are
That's
getting a bit
obviously
scratched,
much
but
cheaper than selling them for moth trapping. You have to make sure they've got waterproof connectors.
Yeah.
The silver boxes here, which run
trying to
fast,
get it
and
to
they've got
focus
lights
through the
on them,
box.
so
It will.
they come on when- So yeah, those are the things that cost.
Lovely, isn't it?
Simplify.
Okay, so this is a checkered pearl. I think we had one of them earlier on,
And then
towards the beginning.
over and close the network,
Isn't that lovely?
which easily with the big nets are actually easier than the smaller ones.
This was very active, it kind of flew out straight away.
Slytherin Granny says, very intricate.
Yeah, very dainty, isn't it?
In that.
Beautiful. All the squiggly lines on it, but very, very, a bit like cats, little like faces of cat ears on the corner. Oh, hello. So I've got some phoenixes out of the. These are out of the. Look at these guys. That's the phoenix one I was talking about that sticks its bottom up. See, it's sticking it up.
Straminella.
Beautiful thing.
Large yellow undoing. Navigate the harvest village you want now.
Lovely. I'm not sure what this one is. Again, very pretty.
Caddis, lots of caddis in this one.
Again, more caddis in there.
Is that Straminella?
And you can see, again, it's another one that's sticking its bum up there. You can see another phoenix
Yeah, a lot.
and a caddis fly in there as well. Another caddis fly here. Caddis fly come out of the water.
These are large yellow underwings.
That one.
Do they have a yellow underwing?
They do. The answer.
And the big spider as well.
Oh, yes.
That's the yeah, harvest.
Where's the camera on this? It's over there.
It's a walker. That one. Yeah.
See it sticking its bottom up. Identification feature for that one, which is good to know. This is a straw dot. It's a little one. Very straw coloured. and it has got a dot.
A very dark one, like this.
If you can see that,
One that's like that.
if it shows you its backside of its wings, there is a kind of dot.
But yeah,
It's difficult to see in this tub
the variation.
because it's not the most clear tub.
Sorry, this one. Tail prominent. I don't know
See, it's got a dot there. The dots on the wings. There we go. You can see the dot there.
Sniffering Granny says, barely visible.
Barely visible. Yeah.
burnished brass
Difficult.
with a microphone, I think I'll calculate that in a second.
Greenneck 89 says,
Oh,
afternoon.
new species. This one by a pond by any chance?
Yeah.
Right, okay, so this is brown china mark. Yep. Very dark.
Hey Graham,
Again,
look at that one.
I can't remember the English name.
It's called a pale prominent.
There we go.
Look at that.
This one here, caterpillar lives underwater.
Isn't that amazing?
Oh, how cool is that, Nick?
It just looks like
Really cool.
a stick.
Its caterpillar lives in your pond,
Yeah.
and it feeds on pond weeds.
Right.
So, quite often if you look at pond weeds that have the pond weeds that have broad leaves that sit on top of your pond, look for holes in them. And that's quite often, not necessarily, but one of the things that causes them is that. So,
Wow.
there we go. So, should post that one there.
Isn't that amazing?
We haven't had that one
Such
in-
amazing
We've
camouflage.
not been sat next to a pond.
No.
Just looks like a stick.
I didn't think of that, did they?
Greenneck 89 says, amazing.
It is, isn't it? You just walk past that and you just think it was a bit of stick, wouldn't you?
And what are caddisflies? Do they turn into something, or
No, well,
they're the
yes,
others?
caddisflies are, well, they're larvae, living
Sniffering
with
Granny says, lovely
They
looks
are
like
the
a
things
piece
that
of wood.
cover themselves in stones and twigs that live in the water, and they're in aquatic stages.
It does look like a bit of wood, doesn't it?
Things like dippers and grey whitetails.
Just trying to show you the different sides of it because of where it's sitting. And it's this lovely thing,
Yeah. So, we've got
a greeny colour.
a.
Hey yogurt,
Okay,
It looks like somebody's
lovely to see you.
exactly. They roll their wings.
So yeah, look at that, look at that.
The
This
thing is
moth
that
is
they're actually
badass.
rolled up into tiny.
Just looks like a stick.
Into tiny tubes.
And it's, yeah, because it's got.
So,
Like gently. No, it's just staying absolutely still.
they do have short life.
It's lovely to see yogurt. Welcome in.
In the trap.
Let's go and get some more. So this is one of my favourite moths I see around, and it's one of my favourites because it doesn't look like it's got any wings. But I'm just told just now that they are rolled up wings. They roll them up in a different way.
Oh, exactly.
Different.
Oh.
That's why it's just got the yellow shoulders. Now we had.
Isn't that interesting?
This is and common footman.
Your girl says, need.
It is neat, isn't it?
Birth, as in
Just
like
kind of trying to turn it so you can see.
Like birth, like B-E.
Sniffering Granny says, that looks more like some sort of stick.
It does look a bit like a stick insect, doesn't it?
It's got yellow shoulders.
Sadly, that little bit it's in the centre of the plastic is right where I want it to be.
Was that being eaten by a moth?
Yeah, you get it does. It's quite sharp if it's clear. If I get a clear enough
Buff.
But
Buff.
I thought you were like,
pot.
it's like a French name for beef. You know, like, I was like, so is it like B-O-U-S-S?
That's a plume moth.
No, buff. Not buff.
Like a plume of smoke
Oh, you're pretty.
rolls up its wings. Cool,
Gorgeous.
cool, huh? Right, next. This is burnish brass. I've tried to show you a few times. Look at that. Look at the way it's shimmering like brass. Isn't that amazing?
Not when I identified it the first time last week.
It seems to be a lot commoner in Ayrshire.
Slytherin Granny says, lovely.
It is lovely, isn't it?
We've caught them at all the events. This is a relative of the large yellow window we had. A relative that this is.
And then you've got, there's another of those ones with the, I've forgotten its name now. The one that looks like it's got a universe. I think it's called a coachman. I might be wrong.
Straw dot. LBBYU. Less the broad bordered yellow underwing.
Alright.
LYU, large yellow underwing. That's it. And you can take the beetle for the brown shape. No, it's not brown shape. Oh, there's a Stiparia on there as well.
It's really difficult.
Yeah, this is the large yellow underwing.
Burnished brass.
Just the brown chafe has decided to burn itself.
Amazing, isn't it?
I'm big Alice.
There you go. You're really seeing it shining there. Look. Fantastic.
They do, don't they?
Lovely things.
I'll let the beetle go into that.
The plume I think is yellow.
Right, okay. There's quite a lot of different plume moth that we've got. LYU.
This is the moth, the biggest moth of the day. Large yellow underwing.
Small wainscot.
There's quite a lot of these. They're big, quite big, active with orange underwings. Funnily enough.
I only have hearing one ear, so.
Never heard of rolled up wings before. Yeah, it's dead cool, isn't it? Rather than folding them up, they're rolling them up.
Grill says, wow.
I give all the excitement to Martin nowadays, so he does most of
And then this one is another one of the phoenix butterflies. Look at the markings on that. Fantastic.
I'm trying to get it back.
Really beautiful.
It's doing laps, and I want to get it out. So I just go there.
Where's the underwing there? And so we've had loads and loads of these. Loads and loads of the underwings. And as you see they're not not worried about climbing on things.
So yeah, this is very beautiful. So yeah, so we have a book for micromoth and we have a book for macromoth.
Right.
But size
Size isn't necessarily.
Apparently when they start vibrating like this, they're thinking about taking off.
Related species are generally small and related species
I can
are
feel
generally
it
big.
kind of doing a bit of a vibrate right now.
They just like to confuse us.
And it's just going to sit on me.
Yeah.
Whee! There he goes. You see the orange on it? A brown Wayne spot. That little one down there. I like those. I see them sometimes when I'm out and about. There's something about it. It's quite a cute looking thing. Don't know why. Isn't that amazing? Beautiful little thing. And then, I'm not sure what that one is. I think it's another rusty thing.
Carlastop says, hi.
Hey Carla.
Street Elements says, thank you.
Welcome in.
Carlastop.
Lovely to see you, Carla. we're looking at moths. We're doing moth trapping. Just about finished.
Our last stop says, good to see you too.
Oh, it's lovely to see you. Thanks for joining.
Thank you for the raid.
Oh, I couldn't thank you. Welcome. As I said in my message, I will raid you, and I will. If I come in on a raid, we will hang out.
How's it going?
It was great to be able to bring a few people. I saw you just sort of suddenly started, and I was like, "Yay, let's go to Carla." So I hope a few people followed you. So yeah, if you don't know Carla, if you don't know Slither and Granny, follow them both. Amazing people. If you don't know Debbie, follow Debbie. Right, let me go and get another one. This one is called a Mother of Pearl. It's been quite active. Once out. Unfortunately, this bottle is very scratched on the sides. But basically, it's a very, very pale, a bit like Mother of Pearl, if you know what that is. It's a very pale looking creature. Sadly, the see? Mother of Pearl, apparently that means. I'm hearing it's pretty cool, This one is the magpie one. This is the rare one that I've got to go and put back. Clouded magpie.
Well,
over the two tracks.
just because it's an elm species, probably is the rarest.
That's interesting.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
It's been very interesting, yes.
Oh, mind you, Andrew had some out, and the one in the beach was quite good. We've got white line dart in there, which is also quite rare as well. We've had two rare moth roots.
And you'll look after our clouded magpie.
Once we've finished, we'll take it up and release it.
Okay, this is one for Carla if you're here. This is one that some people have seen already, but I wanted to bring this in for Carla.
No, we really enjoyed it.
If you're still there, look at that.
Really enjoyed it.
This is a pale prominent. Super, isn't it? Just looks like a bit of stick. We were actually looking for it. We were like, where is it? And then it's just like on the egg box right in front of you.
That grill says, doesn't look real.
It doesn't look real, does it?
Moth that lend themselves to
It's awesome.
the best ones when you get one.
See if I can be really still about it. Get a nice picture. No, I'm not being very still today.
Because they tend to sit on your finger and just don't move. They just sit there.
Yeah, no, they're really good. That must be really satisfying for you guys too, yeah.
There's a tiddly ermine on the bottom of this track.
A little cindery bit, just like a bit of burnt wood and awesome, isn't it? And then these are the rust ones.
No, I was looking.
Difficult to show you them because they're
Is it willow ermine?
hiding in the corners. This one's easier to show you.
Not that one. That one.
And then we'll see you tomorrow for the stuff at Primary.
Yeah, we'll be doing more. I'll be doing this to begin with, and then we'll join in.
Cool, huh?
Cool, man.
You maybe heard that story in the background there. The light brown apple moth. Comes from Australia, got into the country and survived, and apparently is now everywhere. Very small. So this is a willow beauty or something like that. It's got a bit of a bashed, a little bit bashed wings, but it's doing all right. hard for you to see. It's probably better at a distance like that. You see, it's very, very pretty colours of the willow tree. Pretty thing, isn't it? Right, let's have a rare thing. This is a crescent dart, apparently. You probably heard that just now.
Present. Not what I know very much. I've seen.
It's not uncommon in the air circles.
I don't see it.
It's difficult.
Yeah.
So this one's apparently quite uncommon here in the area. Not particularly. Not as not their favourite dart. Not their most rare dart. They were excited about. But look at its underside. Isn't that cool? Very kind of pale. Quite a big body actually, quite a deep body.
I've had it home now you mention it.
That'd be first rare shade.
Yeah. Could be a new for Ayrshire.
That's weird. New for Ayrshire, this one.
Potentially.
Oh, good. Well done, everyone. Okay, so hopefully this is going to work. So yeah, these traps basically are slightly different from the one we put out last night, but same kind of principle. Light in there with some.
If that settles, no, is it settled for you? Yeah, it just sat with its wings up.
It's marble carpet.
Okay.
Which we've not had today.
We haven't had, have we? Yeah, exactly.
So what it's doing is he's pulling the egg boxes out, and then identifying the moths that are on.
The moth traps
The
are
egg
all named
boxes.
after very humble Victorians. They named them all after themselves.
Yeah. Skinner. This is a Skinner trap.
A Skinner trap.
Those ones are Heaths.
The other ones over there are Heaths, and there's a Robinson trap around as well somewhere.
Yeah.
They're very humble people.
2 large yellow underwings and a dark archers.
Okay.
I'm going to turn the trap around.
Yeah. It's easy.
Plain?
Yeah.
Plain golden Y.
Oh.
Large yellow underwing.
Yeah, looks like it.
Plain golden Y.
That's nice, isn't it? Let's take it out from underneath the
Yeah.
gazebo. See that beautiful colouring.
That one actually might be a garden.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. And then I don't know what below it.
At least
It's
two
very tacky.
on.
Oh, it's
See how it's got a
very,
Y
very tacky
shape on
leaf
it.
that I'm doing. Yes, yes, you're right. But that could be garden dart.
It looks more like it.
It does, doesn't it? There's a common rustic on the back.
Thank you, Yogurt.
Any different ones?
Yeah, we have actually. Yeah.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're still getting new ones.
Really?
Yeah.
So there's the Y.
I've had
See
2 or
the
3
Y
different
shape
ones on
on
this trap.
That one is
the
garden.
white bit there. It's got
Have
kind of
Have you let
Y.
them go?
No. Come on, look.
Nice looking thing.
No, I'm still doing them at the moment. So.
You're hooked now.
Stop pushing it.
No, you're hooked. You're hooked now.
Oh, that's it. See, that's what happens.
Yeah, this is it. Yeah, you've been drawn into the fold. That's it. If it is what we think it is, it was been identified in Dumfries and Galloway back in the last week.
Oh, really?
Has been
By some of the hardcore moths.
by some of the really keen mothers.
Yeah.
And
you think that's
we
like
decided
going to change?
it's a migrant.
Shiggery
Well,
says,
yes,
I
it's
love
road
butts.
riding and winter.
Yay, he should Barry.
So if
Like
you
Gulf
get
Stream.
Princess,
Oh, do
those
you know, I
are
was just
cool
going to say to
spots.
you, have you guys actually had a drink or anything?
Yeah, they are.
That's good, otherwise I would have rung.
he has he needs to
So does that mean we're going to have moth hunters arriving in like helicopters and stuff like that, and you know, like they're all going to be, you know, like twitchers? Yeah.
Maybe who knows.
Malcolm, could you flick through and show us the species, the amount of species that people have caught today, just to give us a visual impression?
Absolutely.
In the village.
Can you see that there?
Yeah, I can. Yeah.
Is he really?
So that's some of the species from this trap.
Did you just swallow one?
Mark's still going through it at the moment.
Mummy's joking.
We've had quite a lot of species.
I wouldn't swallow.
If I
Previous
don't
one
follow,
here.
I would tell you.
Look at all that. Look at all those different
One
species.
trap. Yeah.
5 large
I
yellow
better get
moons.
back to my notes.
Yeah.
I'll show you when I've finished
Cool,
this trap.
cool, cool.
5 large,
5 LIUs.
2 leasts,
At least I've got that on here somewhere.
yeah, and
Two.
4 more large,
4 more large.
dark arches, and a micro for you, Malcolm.
Dark arches. Is that new for this trap?
It might. No, I don't think so.
That's
no,
one, yeah.
It's there, sorry.
Micro there,
Where is it?
by my little finger. There.
Oh, furnace dowd. Furnace dowd. That's another non-native actually. It came in shipments of
Very
wood.
subtle, the differences.
We're in the home of smugglers here, so if any of them smuggled their way in, then
Yeah, absolutely. But we're getting new species of moth every year, and people are bringing them by accident all the time.
What do you do with them after you catch them? Is this like
6
tapping a whale?
LYUs.
Keep track of them. Sorry if it's a silly question.
what do you do with them after you catch
4
them? It's just like
LYUs.
tagging a whale, so you can.
4 more.
So what we're doing is a lot of them are just being let free
Same micro.
because they've been caught within the village. The ones that we caught down on the beach, I'm going to take back to the beach,
I don't see them.
No,
and the
Well,
one
you know-
there was one that needs to go back
The
to
last
the woodland where it came from. So I'm going to take that with you guys. We're going to go back. I'm going to take it back to the woods. So that's the one he was talking about. This little one here.
Yeah, we haven't had
It's the
we haven't had
It's
this one
addictive,
today.
this, you know.
Says, okay, cool.
the
You'll
non-native.
be getting your own next.
So yeah, most of them are just flying off right here, basically the big ones, because they're like. I mean, the majority of these traps have been put out within a mile or two of each other, so it's not.
Take it into the
not
light and just turn it around and
a long way
it
away.
reflects.
Nice.
The rustic again. That's the plate. That's the pale one with the dark. And
Ah, beautiful.
The dark one with the dark.
Yeah, uncertainty usually a better pattern.
Yeah. And common rustic ag. So this. These are all what we've had today before. We've had one of these before today. We've only had that from one of the traps.
It's super cool.
It's called the rustic.
Yep.
Very.
You might like to hear
Yeah,
this.
not many people are going to give that one up, are they? Let's face
I'm
it.
definitely
So-
going to think twice now before squishing a moth.
Excellent, that's what we like to hear. Really.
Well done, bread and butter.
An LBBYU,
Oh, really? Is that? I think it's the first one.
lesser broad
Tiny
border,
little thing, but pretty.
and the smoky wainscot, which is also a first for this trap.
So what's the biggest moth ever recorded?
Ever recorded? Oh, that's a good question. Yeah, I think there's one in Australia. I have to remember its name now. Something like the palm moth. But if you look for a big Australian moth, it'll come up. And this thing is like the size of a brown rat. It's massive, really, really big.
Wow.
Yeah,
It's called
yeah,
the
really cool.
rustic. So
Probably
you're
be
a
quite
rustic
scary even
young
for me
man.
to see that one. But I think that the biggest one's Australian. It's like a brown rat size. Yeah, really big.
Oh,
Some of
thank
their
you.
faces are
So let's
just
see this.
amazing, aren't they?
Let's see what the
Yeah,
on it from a
this
visual
time of year-
representation. What
Probably not in the
Right.
best time of year for
what we've
the
seen
colours.
today.
Here, trap 3.
The last-
Got a good number of species here. What have we got? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10,
The last
12,
month would have been the
14,
best time.
18, 20, 22, 24, 26,
In May and
28,
June, we tend to get more of the colourful ones, so we get things like the
30,
hawk
32,
moths.
34,
Yes.
35 moths in that
Yeah,
trap,
And they-
and then
they're
4
finished
extras
at this time of year
effectively.
now, so,
Right.
um,
The lifespan's
It's
tiny,
good.
isn't it?
And that's been
yeah, well, absolutely. So yeah.
a lot.
But we-
What
when we
a lot
were
of the traps
trapping
have been
with
like.
some-
That one was a
That
bit
was-
smaller.
yeah.
Maybe a better kept urban garden, I guess.
That was the one I put out.
Oh
Wasn't
no,
it?
that was your one, yeah.
Yeah.
Although,
Right
oh,
at
is
the
it
end of the
not a big
These
catch?
ones here
But
had
actually, a lot of these moths were good
pink and
catches
green,
actually because they're
Yeah.
coastal species.
Yeah.
Um,
So for the diversity record, that's kind of why I put that one out
Yeah,
there,
yeah.
is to just try and get more diversity. So
Yeah, no, that was good.
I've seen these.
Traps here, that was the big Robinson, the big Sputnik.
and that again similar about 30. Well, I mean just by the lines
Yeah,
you were saying about 30ish.
Yeah, absolutely.
Have you got
The jet is going to take
Oh,
off.
look at
Oh,
that!
yeah,
it's
look at that.
vibrating away.
No, but I'll
They'll
get
take
somebody,
off.
that's fine.
Trap 11, similar number, a bit less, but still pretty good. Not bad at all.
They're a migrant, so they come
Trap
from.
6, similar numbers to
Some years
the
we
other
hardly see
trap
any of
there.
them, and other years we see
The
dozens.
jet is
Trap
upside down.
4,
This year's been a really good year.
So on like, do we think we've got an average of about 50 species or something like that? Or something
yeah, that'd be a
like
reasonable
They're on a,
guess.
so just,
Yeah.
I mean, Budleys
And that's
are very
good.
good for
It's
your
good
on the
catch
other
for
flies
us.
anyway, and they're good for your butterflies. So,
yeah.
but this seems to be
Very good indeed.
this
Super.
year
There you go, that's
Everybody's
totals there. So.
had them in their gardens.
Regardless of peanut
Each had
butter
one.
says-
I think more or less,
If you have Budleys, like, you know,
I'll have to double check.
Right there.
I think more or less everybody got a moth nobody else got in their trap. But
Good,
it's always
that's
good.
always good.
This year because
It's called a Hercules
Probably
moth,
imagine
wingspan 27 centimetres is what it's supposed to be.
Thank you very much.
hummingbird hawk moth hovering around them, but there you go.
There you
They're
go.
beautiful as well.
Right,
Yeah.
okay, so we've got a mission now, guys. While they get everything together, get themselves sorted, we've got to take those moths that we caught on the beach back down to the beach. We might get caught in a rain shower. Well, we kind of are already. Might get worse. Let's get them back out here. Sure that there's nothing. Yeah, look at there they go. There's that nice one. Give it a flick and it'll just disappear off into the grass. Oh, look at all these guys. Loads and loads. Get off. Just doing what they were doing. Giving them a flick, making sure the moths get off. Off you go. And some more here. Come on, moths. What's that? And I just double check these egg boxes because they might get all caught up in there. Yeah, there's lots in here. Oh, look at that beautiful one there. I really like that one. That golden colour. You're getting a bit squashed there, pal. How did you manage to get there? In between the egg boxes like that. Oh, you're backing up into it. That's what you're doing. Very interesting. Beautiful. That's the one we were looking at earlier. That's the one that the reason we came down here was to bring that one back. There you go, in you go. That one's done. Nothing on there. Another one there. One out. Difficult to get them off, actually. Okay, good here. Good. So all those ones done. Alright, this one is so pretty, isn't it? I really like that. Beautiful thing. off you get.
Slittering Granny says, enjoy your freedom, little moths.
Yeah, enjoy your freedom, moths. Freedom! Thank you for your time, moths. Oh, there's one, another one. Moth party. Right, that's us. We have completed the mission. Yep, all done. Oh. There's one more. There you come. There we go. It's being very sleepy, that other one. Stick that in there. Keep the rain out. Okay. Done. Back on the beach. Right, and the rain is coming in, as you can see. The rain is here, big time. So that all worked out pretty well, time-wise. And so we've just got to go and put that one back in the orchard, a bit inland. So we just had a moth trapping event here in the village. These guys are from the Southern Upland Partnership. I've just put away the moths we found on the beach, back on the beach, and this one is a rare clouded magpie. Okay. So this one, oh hiya, hey, welcome, good to see you.
Says, where are you about?
Good. So in southwest Scotland, I live in this little village here, and it's a place. I'm from Edinburgh, but this is Ballantrae, which is about 15 minutes drive or 10 minutes drive from Stranraer, which is over the coast from Ireland, basically. So I've got to go and put this moth, because it's a rare moth, I need to go and put it back where it came from. Just giving you a heads up that if the signal dies, that'll be that. It was a willow something or other. It might have been something like that.
Nicky 65 says, when I was a kid living in the DRC, once saw a massive moth that had what looked like a pair of big eyes on its wings.
Looked like a pair. Oh, amazing. I think this is the second last drive I'm going to be driving in my vehicle with these terrible back brakes. They're getting changed on. Thank God for that. It sounds terrible. It really does. It's like back brakes have pretty much had it. I'm so bad. They're getting fixed. Okay. So this is where we're going to stop. And I'm going to take this guy to the orchard and get it out. This is the magpie, the clouded magpie. Anyway, saying low bit rate, so I'm going to do it quickly and then we can get back.